is there a trash plant growing right here on our front stoop? There's not even like soil here. It's like growing out of the concrete. How did that happen? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and we are back today to play some more of our Whimsy Story Legacy Challenge with our second generation sim, Wren. In our last episode, Wren went out and celebrated New Year's Eve with some of her friends. She kind of got out away from the house and was able to do some things apart from the kids. Her oldest child, Lilly, got to spend a little bit of time with Aden, who she's got a bit of a crush on, and there's a bit of a budding romance starting to happen. In today's episode, I think we are going to for sure see Madeline's birthday taking place. And I'm also thinking that it might be time to have Wren have another science baby. She needs to have 4 children for the rules for her generation, and she's raising them all completely on her own. And we have 3 right now. I think it's time to think about baby number 4. But if we come on over into game, it is a Monday morning, so everybody is gonna start to wake up to get ready for school and work in the day to come. We're gonna have Wren get up and come give William a bath because he seems like he needs one. So let's get her started with that right away. Wren is a super parent. She needs to reach level 10 of the parenting skill, go into full parent mode, and then have a child with 3 positive character value traits. In addition to maxing the parenting skill, she also has to max the research and debate skill. She's level 9 of both of those, so she's pretty close. And then she also needs to reach the top of the education career. She's currently level 8 as an adjunct professor. So hopefully we'll see a promotion for her in today's episode as well. Now, Lilly and Madeline were both children that Wren adopted through the foster care network. And William, who is the youngest, was a science baby. And Madeline is looking pretty hungry. So let's have her come and get some breakfast. Madeline has already completed the social butterfly aspiration, and she is an outgoing sim who is socially gifted. She has high confidence. Lilly is the oldest. She is a teenager. She is goal oriented, and she's also on the football team because she is an active sim, but she's also a bit socially awkward. Now, Lilly will not be the heir for Generation 3. Madeline could potentially be the heir. Oh, and it looks like Madeline has a loose tooth. All right. William could also be the heir, but given what the rules are for Gen 3, I think having a feminine framed sim that is able to get pregnant would be the easiest way to go. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe the next science baby will turn out to be a girl, and then we can use like a genetic heir of Wren's. But if not, I think Madeline is a good contender. So Lilly is also diabetic, and so we kind of have to keep an eye on her. It said her blood sugar was high. Let's give her blood sugar a check. And it's 100. It's supposed to be between 25 and 75. So I think we better have her do an insulin injection to get that down. She does need to eat, so getting that blood sugar in a better place is probably a good idea for her. They also have a dog, Pippa. As per the rules for Generation 2, there always has to be an animal in the house, so they've always had dogs. And Pippa really is kind of Lily's dog. Like, Lilly does a lot of the caring for Pippa and a lot of things to take care of her and do all of that. So really, Pippa belongs to Lilly. Oh no, Madeline has entered the picky eater phase. I think Lilly was in a picky eater phase too, but I think she's come out of it. For Lilly, I think she went into the picky eaters phase because of her diabetes, because she has to be really careful what she eats. And Madeline is probably, maybe it's because of her loose tooth, maybe that's really bothering her, and so she's being kind of picky about what she eats because it hurts her mouth. Before Wren heads off to work, she's coming in to potty train William to get his potty skill up. William still is level 1 of his potty skill, so he can't really go on his own. Actually, his skills do need a little bit of working. But we still have a decent amount of time before he ages up. It's Monday. He doesn't age up into a child until Friday, so there is still time for all of that. How is there a trash plant growing right here on our front stoop? There's not even like soil here. It's like growing out of the concrete. How did that happen? The teacher announces some outdoor study time to get the kids out of the classroom for a while. Should Lily take her studying outside or just go hang outside with her friends until it's time to go back in? Lily is a goal-oriented teenager. She has really been trying to do well in school. I think it's part of her compensating for having grown up in the foster care system. And so I think she would actually study outside. It really is okay to take a short break now and then. Lily's brain reaches information overload and she goes back into class feeling more overworked than ever. Oh no. She is an active sim, so maybe it would have been better for her to have gone outside and played. I don't know. All right, Madeline is super excited to turn in her dolphin poster. Illustrations, photos, fun facts, it has it all. But all the kids are crowding around another kid's poster, which shimmers with silvery detail. Madeline could say she forgot hers and then add more stuff at recess. Now, Madeline is very much a social sim, and she kind of wants all the attention on her. She doesn't necessarily care as much about school, so I think she'd lie and improve it, mainly because she would want people to, like, look at her and see her. Madeline stashes her poster in the hall. Sneaking a silver pen from the art supplies, she covers the poster in shiny swirls and fish during recess. The teacher oohs and ahs over the improved poster, giving Madeline extra stars for the effort, and she got a small performance gain. All right, Wren's heading off to work. William is going off to daycare. Oh, it's Love Day tomorrow. Nobody's going to care about that. Wren is unflirty and isn't interested in any kind of a romantic relationship, so she is really not going to care about Love Day. All right, Madeline and Lily have come back home from school. Poor Madeline is feeling really uncomfortable with this loose tooth. Maybe she needs a shower. She's a little stinky. Maybe she could wiggle her tooth. And it looks like Lily is feeling tense from her information overload. She does have football practice pretty soon, so she'll get to go kind of work off some of that tension at practice, which will be good for her. Okay, Wren has come home from work. No promotion for her, but we were considering a science baby. Let's actually have her pay the bills. Let's pay the bills, and then let's see about a science baby again. So we can have a science baby as a single parent. I think we're going to go ahead and do that and see how this goes. Last child on the way for Wren. Yes, let's add a newborn to our household. It's a girl! We've had a baby girl! Yay! Okay, I really wanted this to be a girl and not another boy. So we've kind of been going with more of like classical style names because we had Lily, we had Madeline, so our son was William. And I thought that we could perhaps name this baby Elizabeth. Kind of thinking about like those older feeling names. So we have had a baby girl, Elizabeth. And that will be the last child for Wren. Here she is. She is in here. Oh my goodness. Yay for little baby Elizabeth. I think though we're gonna put her upstairs and get her out of William's room just so that he's able to sleep and doesn't get woken up too much by the baby. All right, so we kind of put her up here, upstairs. She's closer to Wren and Wren's room, and that will be good for her. Now, Lily has become football team captain. She needs to start a side hustle, so let's get a job for her. She needs to reach level 3 of this, so this needs to be something where she's going to get to go to work a few times before she ages up into a young adult. So we're going to do our best to get her that promotion pretty quickly. And I think let's do retail employee because she'll go to work on Tuesday. I think that will be good. She's got to quit the team, but that's okay. She's kind of starting to focus on other things now. So this will be good for her. And she needs to reach level 2 of the charisma skill. So I think we'll have her, she's kind of stinky. Let's have her come and take a quick shower and then she can work on her charisma. Meanwhile, Wren is going to come up here and tend to little Elizabeth. It looks like William has met his sibling and he is happy from meeting a new sibling. Madeline is also feeling happy about a new sibling. She was less certain about William, but she is a little bit older now. And so I think that with her, she's feeling a little bit better about having another sibling this time. She doesn't feel as much like she might be put out of the family. I think she feels more certain of her place, but she is a little bit jealous. So she's happy, but she's feeling a little bit jealous as well, which is pretty natural. All right, I think Lily is kind of tired, but I think we're gonna have her make some dinner. Let's have her make some mac and cheese. Hopefully that's something that Madeline will eat. She is being kind of a picky eater, while Wren tends to Elizabeth and gets all of her needs sorted out and taken care of. Madeline has come up looking a little bit for attention from Wren, and Wren was able to give that to her and kind of boost her confidence a little bit. She was able to reassure her that just because Elizabeth is here doesn't mean that she's going to be replaced. And so Madeline has said, I got a present that I think is dumb. I want to trade it with a friend. Can I do that? And I think Wren is going to encourage her to keep it. You know, you should be really thankful for the things that people give you. And sometimes we have to accept some things that maybe we don't like just to be kind and to show our gratitude because somebody gave that to her, thinking of her, and so she should be thankful for that. All right, Lily has made some mac and cheese. She isn't really tired, but she definitely needs to sleep. So let's get her to bed. Oh, actually, maybe she needs some insulin. Let's check her blood sugar before we send her to bed. Oh, it's high. Okay, so let's give her some insulin. Well, William needs to eat, and then he needs to go to bed as well. And Elizabeth is crying again. Oh dear, is Elizabeth going to be a little bit of a challenge, maybe? So Wren is coming up and tending to the little baby. And then when she's done with that, we're gonna get William put to bed. Everybody needs to go to bed. Wren is up. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. She's kind of forgotten a little bit what it's like to have a crying newborn around. She is stinky, but the baby needs tending to. So she's going to get Elizabeth sorted out before she can start to get herself sorted out. And then the other kids are going to start to wake up because they do have school. So it is Love Day, which is not something Wren cares about at all. However, Lily, on the other hand, we just had a pop-up that it looks like Lily just befriended a romance enthusiast. A romance enthusiast have a flair for the romantic and are unafraid to pronounce their love or loves to the world. So in terms of sim preferences, would you say that Lily likes romance enthusiasts? I mean, yeah, I like letting my sims kind of decide for themselves what their preferences are, so we'll let her like romance enthusiasts. Maybe she's feeling a little bit excited herself about Love Day. Lily has to work tonight, but maybe after school she could go out with Aden on just like a little date. They could have like a quick little date just after school. They could go to like a little cafe or something like that before she has to go to work so that she can get a little bit of that for Love Day. Right. Lily and Madeline have headed off to school. Wren is going to have to go to work here pretty soon. She's just in here chatting away with little William before he and Elizabeth have to head to daycare. Madeline lost her tooth while she is at school. All right, she's lost another one. This is the second tooth I think she's lost. Maybe it's the third. I can't recall. All right, we're heading the little ones off to daycare while Wren goes off to work. There's a school flower fundraiser. In honor of Love Day, Madeline's school always allows students to buy flowers to be delivered to each other during class. With some money to spend, Madeline decides to take advantage of the fundraiser and celebrate the holiday. Should she buy flowers for everyone in class or buy flowers for herself? She is social. She really has a lot of friends. I think she'd buy flowers for everybody. Madeline decided to surprise the entire class with flowers. While sitting in math, each flower was hand-delivered, taking enough time to get them out of a test. I think people will like that. Okay, now Lily has a Love Day pop-up. Make Love Day flower cards. During art, Lily's class was instructed to create flower-themed cards for each other. After gathering a glitter-colored pencil, construction paper, petals, and fuzzy pipe cleaner, Lily sat down, her creative juices flowing. The cards would be shared and opened with the rest of the class during the party later, so this had to be good. Two themes came to mind: create hilarious flower cards or heartfelt flower cards. Now, Lily is socially awkward, so she kind of struggles a little bit with those social interactions. So I think she would have a hard time with heartfelt cards. So I think she'd try more for hilarious. Now, whether or not that's going to go over is a whole different thing, but I think that's what she would go with. Who takes Love Day seriously anyways? These kids with sappy cards were saps, not Lily. Everyone who opened her cards had a good laugh. Now, Lily is considered the funniest kid in school. Who knew Lily could be such a comedian? I mean, good for Lily with her being as awkward as she is. I'm glad she got that for herself. Lily is going to go out with Aden, I think. Oh dear. We've got a very hungry kid. Quick, come feed this kid. And then we are going to call up Aden and ask him on a date and have a little bit of a date before she has to go to work. Oh, Wren got promoted to tenured professor. Nice. So she is now level 9 of the education career. All right, so Lily and Aden are here at this little cafe for their date. So they're gonna try to squeeze in a date real quick before Lily has to go to work. She has to work in like an hour, so this has got to be quick. So she's giving him a little Love Day gift. She got him a new football because he's still on the football team, and he really liked that a lot. Ooh, and they're getting in a kiss. But this has got to be a fast date. Lily is feeling very confident. Aden really brings out a lot of really good things with her. She just feels a lot more confident with him. She doesn't feel as awkward around him, and they're just a really good match for each other. So Lily and Aden are heading off to mess around in a bush. Wonder how this is gonna go. This is gonna be the first time for Lily. I don't know where they're going. She decided to take some time off from work and push back her start date so she could celebrate Love Day with Aden. Where is this bush? We're like walking a mile to mess around in this bush. Okay, here we go. We've found the bush. They're gonna have their first little mess around on Love Day. Lily is feeling very confident. Like I said, Aden just really makes her feel like good about herself, and nobody's around, and they were feeling really flirty, and so they are messing around a little bit in the bush. Uh-oh, no protection was used. That was not smart, Lily. Oh dear. And after that, she is going to ask Aden to be her boyfriend. This is a little hard for her because she's kind of awkward, but she's like, you know, we've messed around a little bit. We've been dating for a long time. I think we should be officially boyfriend and girlfriend. And Aden agrees. They are now officially dating each other. Now, Lily's birthday is on Saturday, which is also prom, but I think we could put off her birthday a little bit until after prom. So why don't we have her ask Aden to prom? Since they are dating now, maybe that would be a good idea. They can go to prom together. That would be their last prom, kind of like their last thing before they age up into young adults. He said yes, he will totally go to prom with her. Very good. So they've done everything that they've needed to do for their date. I think we're going to end it early, send Lily home. They got a gold medal on their date. Love Day has gone pretty well for her. She's got a boyfriend. They messed around in a bush. It's been a good love day for Lily. While Lily was on her date, we got a message that it is actually Elizabeth's birthday. So Wren is coming up to tend to Elizabeth. And then I think maybe we should age her up into an infant. And then Madeline's birthday will be tomorrow, and she will be a teenager. So Elizabeth has aged up into an infant. We now have a toddler and an infant, but we're gonna also have another teenager soon. So Wren has a lot of help around the house, which is a good thing. Now, if we take a quick look at the rules for Generation 3, this is gonna give us an idea of what trait we wanna pick for Elizabeth as an infant. Now, looking down here, they are supposed to have the clumsy, non-committal, and outgoing traits. So I think a trait that kind of emphasizes that outgoing part, because that will be the trait that she gets as a child. I think something that emphasizes that would be a good thing. So Sunny Sims are bursting with smiles and giggles, and they enjoy engaging with other Sims, but they do require more social attention. I think that that is probably the best choice to have an infant that really likes the social interactions and engaging with others. So we're going to make Elizabeth a Sunny Sim. And then also we want to give her a little bit of a makeover. She's unlocked the smile milestone, and we're going to also need to kind of figure out how exactly we're going to rearrange things to make room for an infant. Right, so this is Elizabeth, our fourth and final child for Wren, and I'm pretty sure Elizabeth is going to be our Gen 3 heir as well. So here she is. She is a sunny little infant and is ready to start making her way out there as our Gen 3 heir for the Whimsy Stories legacy. So I think we're gonna leave this crib here in the hallway for now until we've got a little bit more space. And she's still then close to Wren, so Wren doesn't have to go downstairs to tend to her. But her playmat and stuff is downstairs, so when they're downstairs doing stuff, Wren can put her on her playmat right here and let her kind of look at toys and do that sort of stuff while Wren tends to other things with the other kid. It is getting late though, so we definitely need to get everybody off to bed because it's like almost 11 o'clock. So as we noted before, Wren did reach level 9 now of the education career, so she's now a tenured professor. She just needs to get one more promotion and then she will be done with her career. Oh, but she's starting to feel some mental fog from burnout. So maybe we need to have her, we were having her do some cross stitch as a way to like kind of help reduce that because she had some issues with burnout before. So I think before we send her to bed, we're going to let her do a little bit of cross stitch and she can do that to kind of unwind a little bit, hopefully alleviate some of that mental fog, and we don't have another burnout situation happening with Wren. It is helping. Her mental fog is starting to go down so she can get some sleep. Everyone else is going to bed, but the infant and the toddler are still awake, and William is like over here playing with Elizabeth, who doesn't seem to like it. She's getting sad. She's sleepy though, so she's gonna need to fall asleep. But he's trying. He's trying to be a good big brother and take care of her and help her out. And then Elizabeth unlocked the reach milestone, so good for her. Since she is our heir, I feel like we're going to need to concentrate a little bit more on her and put in a little bit more effort with her milestones and whatnot. So we'll give her a little bit more extra attention because she is going to be carrying on the Whims legacy. Wren does still have some mental fog from some burnout. Maybe it would be a good idea for her to work from home today and she can try to kind of get that under control a little bit and not burn out too quickly. And also she can work on things with William and with Elizabeth. All right, and we have learned that Elizabeth loves wake-up time, so she's frequently bright and sunny upon awakening. Infants with the love wake-up time quirk are more likely to be happy when they wake up, and sure enough, she is awake and happy. We love that. So she is over here looking at her toys while Wren gets breakfast going for the rest of the kids. She made some omelets for everybody, thinking that that would be good for Lily with her blood sugar. She's been having a little bit of an issue with that lately, so she wanted to make sure that Lily was well taken care of. I think let's have Wren come and do a little bit of tummy time with Elizabeth and see if we can work on some of those gross motor skills with her. Wren is working on Elizabeth's tummy time, trying to get her a little bit of a gross motor skills starting to happen. She's feeling very sad because she is not being held. Apparently she likes that. Older kids have headed off to school. Wren is home with the two younger ones. She is going to work from home today. We've got that burnout that's starting to happen. We want to kind of try to avoid that. So she's going to do some work from home. Maybe she can work on her scholarly paper a little bit and get that started, but not overdo it. She needs to give a lot of attention to these two because they definitely need it. Oh, William is really cranky. He needs to go in and have a bit of a nap. He didn't sleep all that well last night, so let's get him in for a nap. I said Wren is going to work from home, so she needs to tutor a student online. So it looks like both of the kids are going to have a nap, so that seems like a good time for Wren to come up and do that tutoring. So the two little ones are having a nap, so Wren is going to work on her tutoring. All right, so Wren finished tutoring really at the right time because William has now woken up and he needs something to eat and a bath. So he's gonna come grab an omelet, and then when he's done eating, we'll have Wren give him a bath. Lily has come home from school, and Madeline's responsibility is in the responsible range. It is her birthday, so she needs to take a shower. Lily also needs a shower. Everybody needs a shower. Let's let Lily take a shower. She's got to work this afternoon, so we've got to get her off to work so she can hopefully get promoted. It looks like Elizabeth has woken up and is gone in her diaper. So let's have Wren come do. Oh no, we've had a blowout. All right, so once Lily is done in the shower, Wren is going to have to give Elizabeth a bath because she has had a blowout. And I think since it is going to be Madeline's birthday, we're going to have her start a social gathering of her friends and have them come over. They're not quite teenagers yet, but I think they're all really close. We're going to have her start a gathering so that we can celebrate her birthday with them here after Wren gives Elizabeth a bath. Well, Lily needs to be done. Wren has reached level 10 of the parenting skill. So she needed to reach level 10. So that's good. She can now do super efficient care interactions. And she's completed that part of her aspiration. Now she just needs to go into full parent mode, which is performing numerous parenting interactions in a row and then have a child with 3 character values. So let's come give Elizabeth a bubble bath. And when she's done with that, we can age up Madeline into a teenager. Lily is making some mac and cheese from everybody. All the kids are over. They're all like doing their homework. They came over for a party and they all sat down and started doing their homework right away. That's kind of cute. Right, Elizabeth has had her bath and Lily has gone off to work. And I think we are going to have Madeline come over and blow out her candles and celebrate her birthday. And she is going to be a teenager. And Elizabeth unlocked the grab milestone as soon as Wren put her down. As Madeline is aging up, Elizabeth is unlocking milestones. Okay, Madeline has aged up into a teenager. Now, Madeline has been a lot more of a social child than Lily was. She kind of overcame being in the foster network. She was young when she was adopted, so it didn't seem to affect her quite as much. So she has been outgoing. So I think because of her social interactions, the way she's always been kind of jealous of her siblings, I'm kind of thinking that we might make her a jealous sim. She's been jealous of all of her siblings at some point. I think part of that, while she's been more outgoing from being in the foster care network, I think that maybe that she's been doing that to compensate, and she gets a little bit jealous of other people getting attention away from her. So I think that that kind of fits for her. I kind of want to give her one of the teenage aspirations as well. I think we're going to have her be a drama llama. She definitely has given me that vibe. If she's going to be jealous and she's outgoing, I think that that's going to be her thing, is she's going to want all the drama all the time. So we will make her a bit of a drama llama. And I think we will give her a quick makeover because she kind of needs one. And then we'll end the episode with Madeline's makeover. So this is Madeline with her makeover. I kind of just went with like a stylized look from high school years for her because I just wanted to get something on her. We'll probably change up her outfit again at some point. But here she is as a teenager. As I said before, she is going to be a drama llama. She is outgoing and she is a little bit jealous. And I think with that, we are going to end this episode here. We've had a lot happen. We've added to the family. We've got a science baby. Madeline is a teenager. A lot of things have happened. And I'm looking forward to kind of continuing to move forward, getting into Gen 3 with Elizabeth being our heir. Let me know what you think about Elizabeth as the heir. Do you agree with that decision, or do you think we should make it William? I personally think that with what we have to do for Generation 3, it makes more sense for it to be a female sim. We'll read the rules for Generation 3 in the beginning of the next episode so we kind of know where we're going and what to expect with Elizabeth. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!